Moc Madu Biography probably didn't know. Did you know that Moc Madu, Ruby Ojiakor's husband, also has a daughter? You probably didn't know that many people think that Ruby Ojiakor is the only one with a daughter outside marriage. Before his relationship with Ruby, Moc Madu had a daughter from a previous relationship. Although he keeps much of his personal life private, those close to him say he has always been present and loving in his daughter's life. He's a quiet but committed father, the kind who shows up when it matters and who doesn't chase clout with his family matters. His daughter lives mostly out of the public eye, and that's by choice. Moc is intentional about protecting her identity, choosing to raise her with dignity away from the constant noise of social media. This maturity and responsibility as a father is one of the qualities Ruby herself respects most about him. She once shared in a light-hearted video that while the world sees him as calm and collected, she knows the man who will push everything just to help his child with homework or make time for school runs when necessary. This shared experience of parenting and single parenthood may have been one of many threads that quietly tied Ruby and Mark together. Now let's talk about how he met Ruby Ojiakor. The love story between Moc Madu and Ruby Ojiakor didn't start with flowers on fancy dates. It began like many Nollywood tales on a movie set. They were cast together in a firm, playing boyfriend and girlfriend. At the time, they were just co-stars, two actors trying to bring their roles to life. Ruby had no romantic interest in Moc. In fact, she later admitted in a social media interview that she thought of him simply as a colleague. But Moc Madu, he had other thoughts. He said it started with little things. How Ruby always responded warmly to small requests. If he asked for water, she brought it. If he needed anything minor, she was already two steps ahead. There was a certain softness to her, an openness, a giving heart, and without realizing it, she left an impression on him. Interestingly, Moc Madu is not the type of actor who enjoys kissing scenes. He's known for being modest and respectful of his craft, but in that particular film, they kissed and somehow something shifted. During filming, Moc began telling Ruby, half jokingly, half serious, one day I'll marry you. Ruby laughed it off. She thought it was just part of the movie mode. Actors sometimes get caught up in fictional chemistry. She didn't take it serious at all. Eventually, after the film wrapped, they went their separate ways. Life moved on. They didn't stay in touch, but fate as always had other plans. Months passed, maybe even years, but somehow they crossed paths again, and this time the energy between them was different. The conversation were deeper. The respect between them had grown. Ruby now saw a man who wasn't just a co-star, but someone who understood her, someone who had also experienced raising a child alone, someone who didn't judge her for being dramatic, emotional, or strong-willed, but instead admired those very qualities. And Mog, he was no longer just speaking of marriage as a joke. This time he meant it. They reconnected and slowly friendship blossomed into romance. There was no big announcement, no flashy engagement at first, just mutual respect, laughter, support, and a quiet promise between two people who had seen enough of life to know real love when it shows up. Eventually, that promise turned into a surprise proposal, followed by a beautiful traditional marriage, and now they are happily married to each other. Then let's talk about who Mark is, the man beyond the love story. But beyond the romance, who is Moc Madu? Moc Madu is a respected Nollywood actor and filmmaker known for his calm, reserved demeanor and his love for thoughtful storytelling. He is not one of the large stars constantly making headlines, but rather one of the quiet professionals, building his legacy break by break. He's been in the film industry for several years, earning his place not through controversy or online drama, but through hard work and consistency. Many directors describe him as focused, disciplined, and deeply respected on set. He tends to gravitate towards roles that reflect integrity, humility, and character, because that's who he is real life. You won't see him in clubs of tabloid. Instead, you'll find him either on a film set or spending time with his family. He's also a creative behind the camera, known to dabble in scripting and production support, though not always vocal about his career moves. Those who know Nollywood behind the scenes respect him for his input, his ideas, and his sharp understanding of what makes a story connect. It's easy to wonder how someone as dramatic and expressive as Ruby Ojiakor could find balance with someone as calm and reserved as Moc Madu, but that's exactly the beauty of their bond. He grounds her. She brings him out of his shell, where she's fair in school, where she's outspoken and listen, where she expresses everything with passion. He responds with quiet depth. Their love story isn't perfect, but it's real, built on friendship, mutual respect, shared experiences, and a deep understanding of each other's strengths and flaws. They both came into the relationship with children. They both had lived full life before meeting, but they chose to merge their stories, building a blended family rooted in love, patience, and unity. If you have made it to this point, you are the real MVP, the real one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share. We've got more content like this coming your way, juicy and funny, straight to the point. You don't want to miss it. So now you know, Moc Madu isn't just Ruby Ojiakor's husband. He's a father, an actor, a storyteller, a man with a quiet past and a bold future. His journey, just like Ruby, has been filled with lessons, heartbreak, growth, and unexpected joy. Together, they are not just a Nollywood couple. They are an example of what it looks like when love finds you after you've stopped chasing it, when friendship quietly transforms into something unshakable, when two people from different walks of life meet on a firm set and walk offset into real life, hand in hand. So the next time you see them dancing together on Instagram, laughing in each other's arms, or raising their kids side by side, remember this isn't just for show. It's a love story that started with a glass of water and turned into a lifetime. And now, as we look at the full picture, one thing becomes clear. Mokmade's story is more than just a love story. It's a journey of quiet resilience, deep responsibility, and unexpected connection. He's a father, a dedicated Nollywood actor, and now a husband to one of the industry's most vibrant and outspoken women. On the surface, they seem like opposites, Ruby with her fire, Mark with his calm, but somehow they found something rare, balance, from a chance meeting on set to an innocent on-screen skin that led to real-life feelings, from friendship that faded to a love that returns stronger than ever. Mark and Ruby have shown us that love doesn't always start loudly, but when it's real, it stays. They have both known what it means to raise children alone, to hustle for their place in life, and to face the spotlight with their scars visible. But together they have created something softer, something supportive, healing, and full of grace. So as they continue building their lives, blending families, growing in love, and staying true to who they are, one thing is certain: this love wasn't rushed, it wasn't forced, and it wasn't expected. It just happened, and maybe that's the most beautiful part of it all. So here is to Moc Madu, an actor, a father, a husband, and a man whose quiet steps led him to a love story that none of us saw coming, but now none of us can ignore. And for Ruby, she didn't just find a co-star, she found a partner for life. Their movie may have ended, but their real story is just beginning.